What's up, guys? How's it going? Welcome to a new video. Now this video is just going to be a video of me showing you my team that I use on FIFA. It's a Bundesliga team in the 4-3-2-1 formation. So as you can see, it's here on screen. There will be two main players really that we'll be showcasing. 86 Thiago and 86 Kaita. So let's move on to the first player. In goal we have Farman, a very good keeper. I think one of the reasons he's amazing is because he's 6'5". Some of his standout stats are 86 handling, 87 reflexes, and 85 positioning, so he's always in the right place. At right back we have Brzezinski. Now most people actually wouldn't go for this guy, but I personally think he's really good. He has 86 pace, which is really good, very well-rounded with 73 dribbling, 70 defending, and 70 physical. So really well-rounded card. But then we move on to someone that I think everyone would use, really. His name is Socrates, if you didn't know. He's really fast and agile for a center back. He has 78 pace, 85 defending, and 83 physical. I think physical is very important for a center back, so for him having 83, that is really good. Now we will move on to Toprak, who is also a really good center back. One of the reasons I like him is because he has a 5-star weak foot. So it doesn't matter what foot he's on, he can control it with any foot, pass it really well. So, yep. Next we have the left back, another interesting choice with Wendell. Most people wouldn't use him. They would use someone like Benyat, but I chose him because he has really good pace, really agile again. You will hear me say that a lot because this team really is just really good and agile. So yeah, 86 pace, 78 dribbling, 73 defending, and 72 physical. So a really good card there. And then we move on to the midfielder. This is one of the players we are showcasing, Thiago Alcantara. I mean, just insane, well-rounded stats. He's a little bit short, but he does have 5-star skill moves. You need to remember that. So 81 shooting, 86 passing, 91 dribbling, 74 pace. Really great card. He is really good in-game as well. The next player we have is Kaita, my favorite player in the team. He, again, is really, or not really short, but pretty short. 3-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves, but for center mid, 86 pace, it's just insane. With 85 physical, 89 dribbling, 81 shooting, and 87 passing. Almost in the hole at gang, so it's just an insane card. His shooting and pace with his physical all together, it's just an insane card. Next, we move on to probably the least impressive player in the team, but still a very good player, Gonzalo Castro of Borussia Dortmund. So, again, this midfield is pretty short, but yeah, good card there. Don't really need to explain much. Now we move on to, again, one of my favorite players. I keep saying that, but honestly, all these players are just really good. So, Ousmane Dembele, the Wonder Kid, 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, 84 pace, 72 shooting, 82 dribbling. I recommend getting his upgraded card if you can, but if you can't, then this card is still insane. Next, we move on to Koeman. I think there's only one thing we need to say about this card. 93 pace. It's just amazing. He can burst down the wing so fast, but as well as that, he does have 4-star weak foot and 4-star skills. Now we move on to the last player, the striker, Chicharito, or Javier Hernandez. Well-rounded card. So, yeah, here's the team. You can see here, and then also there's some stubs that I used. Renato Sanchez, Papadopoulos, Campbell, and Baba at left back. So those are the subs, and that is the team. Let's get into some gameplay. So, here we are in the gameplay. So this is just going to be some highlights of games that I played with this team. So I kind of want to talk about some players a little bit. So let's talk about Farman. I think one of the reasons he is really good is because he's just so tall. At 6'5", he can cover like the whole goal, and also his reflexes are they're just insane. Like, a player can be 2 feet in front of goal, but he'll still stop it because his reflexes are so good. Then we go on to the right back and left back, Brzezinski and Wendell, and you will hear me say this a lot. I said this before, but all the players in this team are just so agile and just can get around so fast. Their dribbling is just really good. So with Brzezinski and Wendell, they're just very fast and agile. Next, we move on to Socrates, who is just a super well-rounded center back. All the stats that you want are just insane on his card. Pace, defending, and physical really are the things that you want on a center back's card. And he does have 78 pace, 85 defending, and 83 physical. Kind of the same thing with Top Rack, but what I really do like about Top Rack is that he has a 5-star weak foot. And by the way, look at that goal by Dembele. It's just, he's just so good. The midfielders, they're all, the one thing to note about them, they're all kind of short. So if you do look for more of a physical midfield that's like tall, more like a Nemanja Matic kind of midfield, they might not be the midfield for you, but they really are just great. So yeah, short. They are agile and really fast and also creative. They are creative midfielders. So then we go on to Dembele. As you can see, he's just insane by that goal he just scored there. His shot is just great. Great shooting. And again, agile. Then we go on to Coman, just blistering pace. And also, be careful with his finesse shots. Like, if you're coming up against him, watch out for his finesse shots. If you're using him, then use his finesse shots. They are just insane. And then the last player, Chicharito Hernandez, or Javier Hernandez. He's a very strong player, even though his card may not suggest it. He is really strong. He feels really strong on the ball. And he is very clinical in front of goal. So, that's what I think about all the players. As you can see here, look at that save, by the way, from the goalie. I have no idea how he didn't score that, but the rest of these clips will be playing. So that's what I do think about the team. I think it's a really great team. I will put right about now how much the team costs on different platforms on FIFA 17. So yeah, it should be up right now. So it's not too expensive of a team. I think most people will be able to afford it by now. But again, it's not like a 50k team or anything. It's, it's pretty expensive, decently. Look at this penalty, by the way. It's a really good penalty. He goes top right. Thiago Alcantara, yes, he can score it. So yeah, the rest of these clips I will leave playing. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more content. But until then, I will see you guys later.